He commanded the fastball a little better. The walks were down, but he got hit pretty hard. Got us through 5 innings, so it's a step in the right direction. So, just has to be able to throw secondary stuff, and the hitters can't just be sitting fastball all the time. So, just got to keep working. That's our job.
Is his secondary stuff not as good as it was right now at the beginning of the season?
Yes, it's not as good as it was. That's pretty easy to tell. The hitters are telling us that.
And Chip, are you confident that it's stuff going on with Archie and not just a matter of that first month the opposition hadn't seen much of him?
Maybe so, but his stuff is just not the same since he got hit. Just has not come back with the same snap on the breaking ball or the confidence in the changeup. So he's just going to have to keep working on it and get better. His velocity is not great. It's in the 92 range where we know he throws harder. So it's obviously there's not letting it go. Maybe trying to throw more strikes. So we have to figure out where he can let it go and let his stuff play how it's supposed to play and still be confident to throw strikes.
Do you think there may be some psychological lingering as a result of the injury?
I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I don't want to even get into that.
The mental game is really part of the game too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. He doesn't seem to be worried. There's been a lot of balls hit back to him, but he hasn't shown any issue with that.
How concerned right now with the amount of innings you've had to use the bullpen?
I'm concerned, very concerned. We got saved. Oliver gave us 3. He'll be down tomorrow, and Delgado gave us 1 after giving us 3 2 days ago. So very concerned. Those guys are. We already did it with Burgos. We ran him into the ground, and now he's hurt. Just can't do it. So if we have to get another arm up here, we do. We'll have to sit down and look at it after the game, or when I get back in the clubhouse. Excuse me. But with Oliver's 3, it helps the rest of the guys.
What was the plan if you needed someone? It seemed like Colemeter was up. Was he just throwing for tomorrow, and then also Penny?
Well, we would have used Penny there in the 9th, but yeah, we had Colemeter ready early in the game if something went bad.
What's your confidence level in Archie right now compared to the last few times out?
He was better this time, I thought. Confidence level, I'm fine with him. I'm fine with anybody that goes out there with us. We're here to learn. We're here to get them better. We're here to win games. So he's got to keep us in the game, give us a chance to win, and that has not happened of late. So we've got to get him better. That's our job.
It's 5-1 in the 5th. Yasmani gets thrown out at second base. You had AJ
Bad play
coming up.
Bad play. We played tonight. Unfortunately, like a team that played 17 innings yesterday and lost and traveled home, which is my fault. It's the coach's fault. We didn't have them ready to play. So I'll take the blame on that. That's embarrassing to me. It's just not the way any team that I would ever want to coach would ever play a game. We ran into it out there with good hitters coming up. We dropped the ball at second base when we had a guy dead to rights at second base. Let a guy steal third without even a throw. It's just sloppy, dead baseball, and I apologize for that.
Do you have any reaction to Tuffy needing surgery?
Yeah, it's awful. It's sad. The guy's busted his tail to get where he's at. Did a great job helping our staff get better. And now he's lost and running to first, busting his butt to run the ball out and hit the bag funny. It just stinks for him.
How much of a loss is it kind of for your pitching staff since?
It's huge. The hard thing for Salty right now is the poor guy is like just dropping a guy in a parachute right in the middle of an island. He hasn't had any experience with our pitchers. Tuffy worked with them all spring. All spring he worked with them and learned what they like to throw. And so we're trying to get Salty up to speed. He's doing a great job so far for us back there. So it's tough. So yeah, it's a huge loss for us.
Surgery date hasn't been identified.
No, I don't know anything about that. I just heard during the game that doctor, I talked to the doctor before I went out, and he said that it was a full tear, so he's going to have surgery.
What was making Wood so difficult to hit?
First of all, I got the lead, and he pitched well with it, which is impressive. Changeup was working, throwing inside enough, kept the ball down. Just did a nice job. Did a nice job, and the defense played well behind him.
Does his delivery make it difficult to pick up? Or?
I think it has something to do with it, but everybody knows it. They're used to that delivery now. It's nothing that they haven't seen before, and they work on it a lot, before the game to try to not look at the body and just look at the slot.